But I'm not alone. I'm not alone. That previous video, it makes it seem like, oh, I'm all alone, woe is me, like, oh, he was right all along, the abuser was right, which, unfortunately, I guess if you could, from a non-faith perspective, if you aren't a person of faith, I definitely could see how someone could argue, well, yeah, you are alone, you don't have anyone. But I'm not alone, I have God. And that's the thing that I have had to, that's the key lesson that I've learned, to the point where I'm going to cry, because reading scripture, prayer, and right now I'm doing prayer 3 times a day. I'm fasting, so I'm quite hungry right now. This is really hard. I'm day 2 of my fast. I'll eat when the sun sets, but it's grounding me and deepening my one-on-one relationship with God, and helping me understand that while the physical people in my life in the past, and maybe in the somewhat in the present, I'm alone. I don't have anybody. I don't have anyone to turn to drop 15 grand on a lawyer. I don't have anyone to I don't have that family stability, or I don't have that partner in my life that I can turn to and lean on, and rely on. It's all me. But that's in the physical sense. So yes, from a physical standpoint, from a non-faith standpoint, from a non-believer standpoint, I'm all by myself. I don't have anyone. And I fed into that, and I believed it. And when the abuser fed that to me, kept feeding that to me, which is why I couldn't leave at one point, because I thought, I'm all alone. I'm all alone. What am I gonna do? He convinced me of that. And so I would even get to points where I would get away from him, and I would break up with him, and I would leave him. But then I would have these hard patches or these difficult moments, and he would pop up and remind me, you don't have anyone, you need me. And I would feel like I would have to go back because I believed him. I listened to the lie that I didn't have anyone, and he was it. This was it. This was the only person that was going to be there for me, because my family hadn't been there for me growing up. In present life, in present day, there's been a lot of people that have dropped the ball. People that are professionals, that are paid to do something to protect domestic violence survivors, to protect children, to make sure justice prevails. People aren't doing their job. I mean, hence why Cindy Hendrickson just stepped down before her second term even ended. She was supposed to step down in 2029. She stepped down early. And I've talked to more than a dozen litigants that have told me these horror stories about this woman. But I have God. So it's all a lie. I'm not alone. God is there. God is always there. He's always been there. And I just didn't realize it. Or I was aware of it to a point, but it wasn't front and central. And I didn't take the time to truly take time for him or her. I didn't take time to be with God. I didn't take time to pray. I didn't take time to listen to scripture and really delve into, what does it mean to be a child of God? How do you navigate through life? And the way you navigate through life when you have God front and center and present and a priority in your life is completely different when you don't. Completely different. The way you think, the way you act completely shifts. Recognizing chaos for what it is, recognizing dark energy for what it is, recognizing the power of hope and faith, recognizing the power of living, I don't want to say spiritual life. What I like to say is walking the path of the light, living in the light, sticking with the light, choosing the light every time. Whenever darkness starts to creep in, putting it behind you, saying no, and consciously and consistently choosing the light. Life totally opens up. A totally different life opens up for me, anyway. So I'm not alone. I've never been alone. God has always been there. And I would like to ask you to please pray for my daughter and I. Pray for my family. Pray that God's angels will continue to protect us and surround us. The powers at play on earth right now are not very righteous, and there's a lot of darkness. And people's intentions, the focus around protecting people, upholding the law, doing the right thing, I think that is very blurred. And people around us that have power and influence and can make some significant decisions that impacts the trajectory of not only my life but my daughter's life. They're making decisions. I don't think they're making decisions at the best interest of the greater good. I think the decisions that are being made and the actions that are being taken are very much dark and very self-serving and not righteous whatsoever. Please pray. Please pray with us. I'm praying for God to guide me, to keep me grounded, to continue to breathe. Maybe not like that. But just to continue to be present. The systems right now are not working to protect children and vulnerable people. I don't say that is completely impossible. I think that's where prayer comes in, divine intervention. But there's a lot of challenging forces at play. And I just have to remain grounded and stable and hopeful. And I miss my little girl so much. I miss her so, so much. And I'm so sorry that this is the world that I brought her into. This is the situation I brought her into. It is gross. It is quite ghetto fabulous. And I'm prayerful. I'm prayerful that justice will be served. It will be served. It'll happen. Yeah. So, mwah, mwah. Thanks for listening.